That's right. I'm standing in front of Bess the Book Bus with Jennifer France. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be in Buffalo this morning.
Well, we're happy to have you here, and you're excited to be in a lot of different places throughout the year, right?
Yeah, we are actually being over 40 states this year. We'll be traveling about 5.5 months of the year. But this is one of our favorite stops every year.
All right, it's a big stop, and we're going to explain this bus. It's a mobile library, basically, but these books don't stay in the truck. You're handing them out, all to promote literacy, of course. Explain this program. It's amazing.
Exactly. Well, Bess the Book Bus is the national mobile literacy outreach. We travel into underserved neighborhoods across the country, and it's really just fun and very, very simple. We go into schools, after-school programs, shelters, and we do read-alouds with the kids, and then they get to come on the bus and pick out any brand new book they want. So we're looking to really build enthusiasm for reading, which is kind of already there, just giving kids the opportunity to choose the books that they would like to read, and then home libraries for our kids who otherwise probably wouldn't have the option to have a book in their home.
Absolutely, and this all came about through a personal experience you had with your grandmother.
It did. The book bus is actually named after my Nana Bess, who, when we were little, I had a little cousin who couldn't say Bess, so we'd call her Nana Bus. So when I was looking to do something, this idea came into my head. That's outrageously been about 10 years ago now, which does not seem possible. And we've been building over the years and making great partnerships like the ones we've made here in Buffalo, which are really great because if the community steps in to help us get into the community and set things up, then we can make so much more possible here.
I was just thinking those connections with the community, really, you bank on those things because tell us about where you get the books, where you even got the bus.
Right. Well, okay, so pretty much everything you're looking at here has been donated. We work with a lot of partners across the country. We're working actually locally here. We work like Country Inn and Suites is giving us the room. We're partnering with Minerex. We're partnering with City Made. They bring us here. So then we don't have to worry about those expenses to get into the city and do our work. So it keeps our operating costs low. The books, every book you see in here is donated. So they're brand new books. They come from First Book, which is wonderful. And this bus, actually a saving grace because we were about to not be able to make this trip, was donated to Mercedes-Benz. It is a pretty sweet bus. Yes, it is.
So Mercedes-Benz donated this bus.
They did, and they covered everything. When we go inside later, you'll see that they built out all the shelving for us. They're covering insurance costs. I mean, it makes everything for us so much easier.
Yeah. Absolutely, and they're doing such a great job. 40 states you visited?
We're going to be in 40 states. We've been through 24 already. We've got about another 3 months on the road. We're going to be doing some really heavy outreach out west. We're going to be in the Navajo Nation with our partners at Transitions. We're going to be in Houston for about a week and a half.
And Jennifer says Buffalo is one of her favorite stops. We're going to let you know where they're stopping, what other schools. She's not just going to read me a book today. There's going to be some other kids involved. We're going to get to that coming up. We're also going to step inside this awesome custom-made truck, all to help the cause of literacy, of course. So we'll get to that in just a bit. Right now, we're going to send it back into the Wing It studio. In a very special place, Emily. Thanks for sending it out to us. This is Bess the Book Bus, and we're with Jennifer France. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you again for having us. We're just so excited to be in Buffalo.
Absolutely, and they're in a lot of places, Jennifer is, with this bus. This is a literacy outreach program. They literally help people create a home library that otherwise couldn't afford it. You also help out schools. This bus is chock full of books that you're going to be handing out here in Buffalo for the next 2 days, right?
Yep. We've got 4 stops planned here in Buffalo, so we should see about 400, 500 kids while we're here, which is really exciting. We'll be giving out really wonderful free books. We get these from First Book.
And they're in great shape. They're brand new.
Brand new. Books, yeah. And the beauty of this is we're really able to leverage our funding because when we work with First Book and publishers, this book free, we only have to do is pay 45 cents a piece to ship them. So $20 gets you 40, 45 brand new books.
And anyone that wants to donate, there you go. 20 bucks gets you 45 brand new books.
Brand new. And really age-appropriate, interesting, relevant books. So we're very excited. We work with publishers and authors a lot as well that donate free books. So it's very, rewarding to be able to come distribute those.
Absolutely. And Jennifer actually has a great story as to why you started this whole bus. Your grandmother.
Yes, my Nana Bess. And I told you earlier my cousin couldn't say Nana Bess, so he would say Nana Bus, Nana Bus. And my Nana was always someone that's what we did, is reading together. We're a big reading family, but my Nana's our time together was reading. And when we had to move away from her when I was little, that was an exciting thing to go to the mailbox because she would send me books and she'd write in them, and just things she knew I'd love. So it's a very special tie in our family, and it's really
And you've taken it a step further,
A
for sure.
Little bit, yeah. I don't do anything on a kind of. I don't do anything in small amounts. So
It's good stuff. And speaking of amounts, you're hoping to hand out 100,000 books. That's the goal. You keep telling yourself that, so maybe it'll work out that way, right?
Eventually it will. If it's not this year, it'll be next year. This year we're looking really good to give away about 80,000 books across the country. So we're excited about that.
That's quite a few. And obviously you rely heavily on folks at home right now that are watching.
Absolutely.
You have a website we can tease right now for folks to go to. It's very easy to donate here.
Sure, it's just www.bestthebookbus.org, and you can go on there too. There's really great links on there, like how you can win a visit from Bess the Book Bus. We have work with Transitions Optical and VSP across the country, bringing in a mobile clinic that does free eye exams and free brand new glasses the same day. So you can win a visit from Einstein, which is the mobile clinic, and the links are all right on our website.
And you were telling me that it's the optical problem is pretty rampant.
Really, a lot more than I would have ever thought. You know, I didn't know what that relationship was when I first started the bus. And then when we started working with Transitions, I found that about 40% of our kids end up needing some sort of vision correction. And if you can imagine, it's great to get a brand new book.
Sure.
But imagine a child that gets this book and can't read it. Not because they can't read, but because they can't see it. And what are they seeing or not seeing in the classroom? So we're really excited to be working with them. We go all over the country with them as well.
All right. Well, you should be very proud of what you're doing. This is a great program.
Well, thank you guys for having us. Again, I want to thank the Buffalo community for having us, Stacy Lund for bringing us in, and Minorex, and City Maid, and again for the great night's sleep at Country Inn and Suites.
That's right. And Jennifer says this is one of her favorite stops. She's going to be in 40 states?
40 states.
40 states.
Yeah, Buffalo is a good one.
All right, heading out to Houston, I believe, eventually.
Next,
Panhandle and Houston. All right, great thing going on here. Get on their website, check it out. Right now, though, we're going to send things over to Emily.